Hey girl, what it is, what it ain't. I'm going to be showing you how to do a sleek middle part ponytail. Stay tuned. Step one, you want to start off with freshly shampooed and conditioned hair. Make sure that the hair is super duper squeaky clean. So here we have our Kenra blow dry spray. This is a heat protecting and it will protect the hair, so make sure you spray this while the hair is damp. But look though, did you subscribe? Because if you don't subscribe, you're not gonna see my next video. My next video is gonna be lit. It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be doing what it need to do, and boy, you need to do that. So subscribe and stop playing. But here you're going to be seeing me separate the hair. So we're going to start the detangling process. Okay? Make sure you detangle properly, and I'm going to show you how we're gonna do that. Girl, so first thing first, you need to section the hair so we can move a lot faster. So I'm going to be putting this into 6 sections. So it's going to be 3 sections on each side. She kind of have thick hair, but we can work through that. That's nothing. Hair is hair, love. So we're going to clip it apart, and let's just dig into this detangle, baby, and this blow dry. So we're going to stretch the natural hair. We're going to take the blow dryer and blow it straight for like 20 seconds on the top, the sides, and the back. And then you're going to see that you don't have to stretch it out that much after that. You can just continue to keep blowing. What you're going to do is you're going to continue that throughout the whole entire head. You can take smaller sections. That'll be best so the air can flow through. Or you can take a little bit bigger sections. It's up to you, sis. It's all in what you're trying to do. Thicker sections, you will move a lot faster, but just make sure that you are getting each and every piece of hair so nothing will be wet, because we're using a lot of heat products, and the last thing we need to do is be burning wet hair, okay? Sis, we're not trying to do that, okay? We're trying to make sure the hair is good, period. Child, as y'all can see, shrinkage like to play crackhead games, baby, because you would have never thought hair was this long. Keep going. Woo, child. Okay, so here you're going to see me lining up her middle part. So how I like to determine whether it's going to be directly in the middle is I start from the nose through the eyebrows, and I part the comb directly where I feel that's in the middle. So sis has a widow's peak. Widow's peak is going to always throw you off, so what you have to do is comb that forward. After you comb that forward, you're going to keep lining up the line and taking a step back to see if it's in the middle or not. Here I'm using some spray. I'm going to get into the details at the bottom so you can know. This spray here helps tremendously, and it lays the hair down so you can see everything you need to see to make sure that the part is directly in the middle. Shouts out to Gots to Be. I literally buy this by the box every month. Okay. So here you see there are 3 sections in the ponytail, right? We need these 3 sections. These 3 sections are going to help everything lay super flat. Okay. So I'm starting off in the section. I like to start off at the bottom. And as I start off at the bottom, I spray a little bit. I blow dry just a little bit so it can get sticky. Then I comb and move everything towards the rubber band, right? We're going to blow dry that, and we're going to mold using our fingers. Press against her scalp very, very, very hard, and you're going to keep moving your fingers until it lays super flat. That's the goal. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to keep doing this, and we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Let's get into it. Okay, so now that we're all done with that, we re-rubber band, make sure everything is nice, sleek, and mode, and we're going to start on section 2. So we're going to bring down both of the sections that we had up, down, and we're going to comb where the edges is, create a straight line across. So when we comb the hair down, it will look completely flat, and that's going to give that super flat, super straight look that we're looking for when it comes to a middle part ponytail. Not everybody likes this look, but me personally, I love it. So it gives you room to play with the edges and do exactly what you want. So you're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Oh, and I had got my blood taken earlier that day, so don't come for my band-aids, okay? They was trying to find a vein, and the vein wasn't cooperating with them, baby. I don't like needles like that. You heard me, so, baby, that wasn't even much working. But, yeah, that's a little side note about my band-aids. So if y'all see me looking all bandaged up, that's why. Mind your business. Mind your business. So here I'm just combing everything down, getting ready to put it into a ponytail so I can see how it's going to look before we put the product on. That's very, very, very important. You want to know exactly what it's going to look like before you start molding. So this is what it looks like, flat and sleek. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to use is a black-owned company product. It's called Stay. I'm going to give more information in the description box, y'all. I love this. This is the holy grail. So, Got to Be is the GOAT, but Stay is the holy grail. I wish they came out with this back when I was in middle school, but this is amazing. So, this is a light form of a spritz, but it's like it holds a little bit better, and you can also comb it out if need be, and it won't flake up at all. So as you can see, I'm just spraying just so I can see exactly what everything is going to look like. I can blow dry it, mold it, but it won't get super, super, super hard. I can like comb it out if I need to, just so I can see what I'm doing. I absolutely love this spray, and I'm not gassing it up. I promise I wish everybody and their mama could have a bottle of this. I'm going to give y'all the information that y'all need so y'all can get y'all a bottle, period. So now everything is pre-molded and we can see exactly how everything is going to look. This is a great start. So let's start molding. I had to get up close and personal for y'all so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. You see how flat it is before we put any gossipy on it? That's how flat it's supposed to be already. It's supposed to be flat before you put any hard product on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the middle part line. We're going to start an inch after that. So we're going to spray a little bit of Got to Be within that section. So with that being said, we're going to do small sections, and we're going to start from the top, work our way from the middle, then all the way to the bottom, just to make sure we are being very careful of where we're placing the product. And we want to make sure it want to be, we're going to make sure it's going to be super flat. I'm funny, y'all. So you're going to be seeing me use the nozzle on this side. So I just noticed two things. The other side, I did not use the nozzle. So the other side came out a lot flatter. That method I don't really do, which is, you put the blow dry directly on the person's scalp to make sure that the ponytail is super flat. I don't personally like to do that because I know for a fact it hurts. It's heat. That's too close to anyone's scalp, and that's not healthy. However, for the results that you're trying to get, you can do what you want by the end of the day. I'm just saying that's just not my preferred method. But sis, it was flat, okay? Flat. So I would honestly recommend it at the same time. Just please be mindful and inform your client that that's what you're getting ready to do. But here you can see me. I'm moving section by section, making sure everything is flat. I'm pressing my fingers and hands as close as I can to the scalp to make sure that there is no lumps, bumps, or any space. The goal is to make sure your hand is as close to the scalp as the hair is on their scalp, baby. If that made some sense, please. If it didn't, oh Lord, I'm sorry that you didn't understand, but I knew it made sense when anyways, we're going to move on over to the other side. Yeah, let's dig into it. So right here, I'm going to be showing you how to do hard edges. You're going to lightly spray the got to be on your fingers, not the hair, on your fingers. So the edges, what I will always recommend is you give them rotisserie style curls, baby girl. So you're going to get them grandma style curls in the front. That's going to form your edges for you. So you don't have to do all that work, putting your wrist in motion and your fingers to the swerving. Yes, let the curl do what it need to do. So you're going to spray on your fingers. You're going to lightly put the product on the edges, and then you're going to blow dry. Use your fingers to guide you and mold at the same entire time. You're going to curve your fingers in the C motion so you can get the motion of the ocean, so you can swoop a dupe and do what you need to do, so the edges can give what they need to give. Also, this takes time. You must practice this. It's not easy, baby, because I didn't know how to do no edges for the longest. But with time, it will always make you great. Let's get into it, baby. And we're going to keep doing this throughout the hair. So you can either make 2, 4. It all depends on how long their forehead is, how long and how much hair they have on their head, and what all they can do. So their edges may let them do that. Their edges may not. Sometimes you might have to finesse, cut, put some extra hair in there. We're going to get into that in another video, but I'm just giving you some FYI love. Yes, so keep watching. I'm putting a braid into her hair now so we can get started on the ponytail process. I know you do see white residue in the front of her head. How you can make that not look as white, you can use a Sebastian hairspray, or you can use an oil sheen. It won't look as white. However, she did have a wig prior to coming to me, so that section when it comes to people wearing a lot of glue will be a lot lighter than her actual skin tone. So please keep that in mind. Today we are using a 18-inch and a 16-inch deep wave ponytail. I love when people come with me with curly hair because I always get straight. It's like something different. So anything short when it comes to curly hair or short hair in general is going to give a little bit more volume. And this is just going to give her texture in a sense, because you always want to put the longer inch to the bottom when it comes to curly hair, and then the shorter inch on the top. 16 and 18 is almost, I know it's like a couple inches off, but you know how it gives it that layer effect. That just does what it needs to do when it comes to curly hair. So the method that I'm doing is called the extended method. So it's going to make the ponytail look a lot longer than it normally would. So we're going to start from the bottom, and we're going to wrap upwards until we get all the way to the top. Here we're going to start the wrapping process. You're going to take a piece of hair from the back. You're going to flat iron it, and you're going to comb through it. Since it was a little hot, honey, so you got to, fan it out a little bit. You want to spray. Make sure it lays flat across the top part and covering the tracks that you can see. You're going to use a little glue, just a little bit, a thin piece, not too much so it won't seep through. And you're going to wrap that around. You're going to spray again. You're going to continue to keep spraying until you get to the very, very, very last piece. And then you're going to blow dry and mold it. That's how you get you a nice, sleek, seamless wrap part.
Just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you